How's it going, everyone? I wanted to do a fun comparison between the Leatherman Ratchet bit driver, which I just got, versus the Victorinox ratchet kit. The Victorinox ratchet kit's coming in, right now I can only find it really in Walmart for $52.33. That's just this. And the way I did it was I bought this whole kit with the Spirit X, and that cost $167.99. So that's pretty expensive. So you got with the Victorinox, you got this ratchet mechanism. You can actually put bits in there. There's like a retention that holds bits inside, and that's the forward with the emblem. That's reverse. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bits. So that's kind of cool. And it should just hold right in there like that. So you can see that's reverse, or that's forward. And then if you want to go reverse, you just spin it backwards and there's reverse. So you got that. The neat thing is you can put, the bits here as well, so you could just use that as well if you had to. Mine came with an extension. I think it's more expensive, so you can actually put them in here, the extension, and then you can just use it like this to tighten or loosen. So that's kind of cool. So it has multi-purpose. It has a lot of multi-purpose factors on this. So that's pretty cool. This holds pretty well. See, it just holds right in place. And like I said, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bits that it comes with. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 empty slots as well. I wish this had a spot to put it, to hold it, but it doesn't on here. I guess you could just put it like that, but it doesn't really, hold well. Let me see the length on this. Just curious. So you get about 4 inches there. And that ratchet itself is about 4 1/4 or so. Extender is 2 3/4 about. And this is the new one, the Leatherman Ratchet bit driver. This is coming in at, I believe Leatherman said 3.27 inches, but I'm getting 3 1/4. Let's get a weight on them, see which one weighs more. Well, from there, let me see here. This one weighs 1.267 ounces, the Leatherman bit driver. And this one weighs, together, 3.29 ounces. Wow, that's a lot. If you don't, include all this, the ratchet itself is 1.234 ounces. So that's pretty close to that. What do we have, 1.3? And then with the extender, you're coming in 1.982 ounces. Just the extender itself, 0.748 ounces. Let me tear that. Yeah, 0.747 ounces. I feel like on this, Texas Tool Crib said this has actual 40 teeth, but the teeth feel a lot better to me on this as opposed to this. This has 45 teeth, Texas Tool Crib said in his videos. So it's an 8 degree swing, I think. Or, yeah, 8 degree swing on this. And this is a 9 degree. But, yeah, so pretty cool. I like that on this. You can actually use it to, this is magnet as well too inside. There's a magnet. But you can actually use your Leatherman tool to use it. So that's pretty cool, like the arc or whatever that has, a 2D, the bit driver, interchangeable bit driver. So you can actually put your 2D bits in there. So that's pretty cool. But this is more of a straight driver, and this is more of a right angle. Unless you use it, you could use it, let me see here, like this, as a straight, if you wanted to, but you don't have a ratchet on that. But I feel like the teeth are better quality on this as opposed to this. Oh, and the locking and unlocking, you can see there's right, middle, and left, but you can feel the teeth. So all you have to do is do that. That locks it. And there you go. So it's just a click, basically. So that's kind of cool. Forgot to talk about price. This came in on LL Bean's website for $24.95. eBay prices are going sky high on it. And this actually uses hexagonal too. But you can see when you put it in, you don't have much distance from there to there. I think I said only like a 1/4 inch or so. Yeah, it's not much. As opposed to this, you got more distance. Like a 1/2 inch. But let's test it out, see how each one does, and we'll go from there. I'm just gonna use these bits. So this requires a multi-tool, this driver, and this does not, the Victorinox. So let's see how it does in a real test. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the all for once on the Leatherman arc, and we'll see how it does. To start a hole, we'll do 1 hole there and 1 hole for the Victorinox. So Victorinox, Leatherman, let's try them out, see which one does better. And after the testing, I'll let you know which one I like better. Oop. I'll just use a regular screw, nothing too fancy. This wobbles kind of a lot. I'm not gonna go all the way because of the table. Now I feel resistance. A lot of people say you can do like a pistol grip. Let me zoom out a little bit, like this. But I don't think it does any help. Yeah, this one's slipping. There's that one. If I used it regular, let's see if I can do it. It's a lot more difficult without the ratchet, to be honest. Let's back it out. The arc's not too comfortable either, I don't think, to do the ratchet. All right. So that one did okay. Let's see how this one does. See if this one fits better. Yeah, that's better. So this takes any hexagonal bits, so that's cool. this works really well, surprisingly. I like that you can get leverage too to use it. I like the teeth on this a lot better. Here, to be fair, let me loosen this. So to loosen it out, you just gotta have to spin it around. But I feel like the teeth and quality are better on the Victorinox. And so to be fair, I'm just gonna use this bit. You can see it doesn't really. Yeah, I feel like the teeth are a lot better on the Victorinox. I mean, this works okay. This had the hole started, to be honest, too. But I feel like you get more leverage with this. To me. Jeez, this is hard to get out, too. There. This, will the Victorinox? No, it will not. It won't take 2Ds. Interesting. So, whew. Pretty interesting between the two. I still feel like this feels better, surprisingly. The teeth and everything, quality, feels a lot better to me. The Victorinox over the Leatherman, just the teeth and everything. I feel like this will last longer, quality-wise and everything. This I'm kind of nervous to, you know, put a lot of torque on. But this, I feel like I can put a lot more torque on it from this testing. But let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Do you like the Victorinox or do you like the Leatherman bit driver? The thing I like about the, you know, Leatherman is this will fit any slot like this on the Leatherman, so you can put it on your charge, your skeletal, your arc, your you can't close that obviously, but you can put it on there, so that's pretty cool. And you can make like a whole toolkit. I think that's pretty awesome. So this just goes in. And this fits on the side, so that's pretty cool. As opposed to this, it has its own kind of toolkit. It slots and doesn't really go with this too much. I mean, you can't use it with it, but so it's kind of its own tool. Negative things about this to me are the Victorinox is that there's no like knurling right here, so you can't use like a wrench and put added torque on it in the center. Price is pretty high. What else is negative? That you could lose, you know, tools or bits if you don't carry it together. I think this fits in the sheath as well. Positives, you can use this as a straight driver if you want without, you could just use it like this if you wanted to like hand tighten things. So that's pretty nice. The teeth are really great, in my opinion, in the testing and everything. Very smooth teeth. Even though it's 40 teeth, I think that's what Texas Tool Crib said. I thought it was 60, but it's 40. This fits really nice as well. Let me see here. Yeah, so that's perfect. This doesn't really fit on here, which kind of sucks, but you can put it in your Victorinox sheath with this. So that's kind of cool. Some negatives on this, the Leatherman. I don't really like the teeth as much. I like the teeth on this better, the Victorinox. It just feels a lot better. The magnet is very strong on this. Thing I don't really like too is when you put a bit inside, you lose all that real estate. So say you put a bit inside here, you only have like a 1/4 inch. So you don't have much, and it's very difficult to take it out. So that's something to note. Another thing to note is this can slip out sometimes with the slop. So it's not really tight in there from when I was testing it. Other tools have it pretty tight tolerance, like the Charge G10 Plus, but this one seems more slop. You can see this goes up and down as well with the arc, but it does have more slop. I like that you can implement it on this tool too, so you can actually use your tool, multi-tool with it. I think that's awesome. You can store it right on with it. And yeah, so I just wanted to compare the two ratchet drivers, Victorinox versus Leatherman's bit driver or ratchet driver. Which do you guys prefer? Oh, another positive too from me, or from my testing, is that this actually accepts, it's very versatile. It accepts 2D drivers that Leatherman has, or it accepts, I can even use the Victorinox 3D drivers, but you lose real estate there. This you can only do, the Victorinox you can only do 2D drivers, or 3D drivers. So 2D drivers does not work on the Victorinox. So that's something to note. But all right, guys, let me know what your thoughts are. Do you have one of these? You know, the ratchet bit drivers. This is very small too. So it's pretty cool to, you know, keep in a case or something. But I figured I'd do a comparison between the two. I don't think I've seen many videos on this comparing the two, Leatherman versus Victorinox. But just wanted to do a testing and see how they compare. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. A thumbs up's much appreciative. If you want more content like this, comparing two different things, please subscribe to my channel. I do tons of videos on this. All right, thanks. Talk to you later.